Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. We have an amazing news for everybody because we got our PSA Marriage Certificate in less than 2 months right after our wedding day. And I know that's pretty fast because when we actually asked LCRO, they told us that we could get it between 8 to 12 months, and that's crazy. There's actually a way to speed things up. We've researched about it. We actually look resources online and read some blogs, and also ChatGPT. Very helpful. Stay tuned. I'm gonna walk you through and provide a step-by-step process in how we managed to get our PSA marriage certificate in less than 2 months right after your wedding day. So if you're interested in this video, again, follow along, and hopefully this might be helpful, especially to those new couples who would really need their marriage certificate quickly. Just imagine, from 8 to 12 months, that's pretty fast. So I have here my list. Just to give you a backstory, we got married last April 24, 2025, and that was Thursday. They told us that they will forward it to the LCRO 2 days after our wedding day. When we got there sa LCRO, we asked if meron na yung local marriage certificate namin, and yes, they provided us with our marriage certificate. Wait, I can show you. Sorry, I did not prepare because here. So it looks like this. It's crumpled anyways, but yeah, we got the certificate of marriage from the LCRO, and we also asked how we can quickly get our PSA marriage certificates, just to make sure before we process everything. Although we watch resources online, but we just want to make sure that that's what they need as well, because Philippines, iba-iba yung mga rules, right? They told us, actually, first they asked us why, and then we provided them the reasons to do visa purposes and all that, etc., etc. And the first thing they asked us to do is an urgency letter, which I can show you here. Maybe I can just attach a photo here. It's an urgency letter, and I can quickly see it here. It was addressed to the local or the municipal civil registrars. You have to write an urgency letter, and it's the state mo done why you're asking for an early endorsement. So again, I'll provide a template so you also have an idea how it's done. And once we got the urgency letter, and it's not me yung nagawa, it's actually my husband. Ako lang yung nagprint. We went back to the LCRO, or the civil registrar office dun sa munisipyo namin, and make sure you have it printed. And pinasa namin sa kanila, and we paid around 205 pesos for the first endorsement. This is how it looks like. Kumbaga, in-endorse na nila dun sa PSA. It says first endorsement, it's May 5, 2025. Respectfully transmitted to the office of the civil registrar, blah blah blah, PSA. Ayun na nga, naka-register na kami dun sa munisipyo namin, and they also attached a copy of our certificate marriage. So, May 5 yon, and normally kasi nakita namin sa isang YouTube video na, or sa ano ba yun? Sa blog, I forgot. It will take about just 10 business days for PSA to actually receive and process your marriage, or ilalagay nila sa kanilang database. What I did is, because the LCRO, sabi din nila kasi it would take about 2 to 3 months before you can get your certificate of marriage. And I thought to myself, well, it was actually endorsed na, so I don't understand why we have to wait for 2 to 3 months if na-email na nila at na-attach na din yung marriage of, or certificate of marriage namin. After 10 days, working days, about around 2 weeks, I emailed PSA. If you want, I can put the email below. I emailed PSA, and then yung sabi ko doon is, kasi before ako magkuha ng certificate of marriage sa online is, of course, I have to ask if andun na ba sa database. Nag-email ako sa kanila, and then I inquired about the availability of our marriage certificate, kung meron na ba sa kanilang system. And then I have attached yung proof of payment, yung binayaran namin sa first endorsement, yung endorsement mismo ng Municipal Civil Registrar, and a copy of our local marriage. Yeah, yun yung email ko. I can also attach a copy here if you like. But definitely, simple email lang siya. Naka-address sa PSA helpline kasi doon naman ako kumukuha ng certificate of marriage. But they actually replied na they don't have any control over it. What I did is, I assumed na andun na sa kanilang system and dumiretso ako sa PSA helpline and kumuha ako ng marriage certificate para ma-deliver sa aming bahay. And after that, I got an email from PSA, Civil Registration Service. Yes. They said hindi nila i-disclose or anything. But in-acknowledge nila yung email ko. I think it's because it was forwarded by the PSA helpline. Right after I requested certificate of marriage sa online, sa PSA helpline, I got an email na process na daw yung certificate of marriage namin and loaded sa PSA CRS database nila, and I can proceed to request a copy online. And, well, since nag-request na naman ako, I didn't do anything. I just waited for the copy to arrive. And it took about, I think, mga 3-4 days lang because we are based in Cebu. And I got our certificate of marriage. This one na siya. Here it is. Exactly June 5, 2025. So from wedding day until I got my certificate of marriage, it only took less than 2 months talaga. About a month and a half. Who said you have to wait for 8 to 12 months in order for you to get your certificate of marriage? Diba? So if there's a way, there's a will talaga. You just have to be prompt and following up. And also you have to put some effort. But if hindi ka naman nag-rush, then of course you can skip this video. But thank you. If you have any questions, just email or just leave a comment. I'll try my best to respond. Wala naman akong maraming comments, but I'm just making this video to help people who are in the same situation as we do. And again, if you think this video is helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe, or also share it with your friends and family. Well, anyways, I'm not very used to YouTube or making a video, but I just want to share. All right, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next vlog.